Hey everybody, it's time for my little corner of the world.
You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn, and love we share. That's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say
Hey everybody, Ed Rambeau here with another installment of my little corner of the world. Thanks for joining me, and I trust you all had a wonderful and happy Easter. As promised, tonight is another listener request show, but before we begin, I'd like to dedicate my first two songs to one amazing artist we recently lost, namely Steve Lawrence. I had the extreme pleasure of not only meeting both he and his wife Edie Gourmet, but also working with them on a TV summer replacement show in 1965 entitled Fanfare, hosted by Al Hurt. I'll never forget my first meeting with them. Bud Rehak and I were taken by a friend of theirs to see them perform at the then famous Latin Casino in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. After their unforgettable performance, she escorted us both backstage to meet them. Since they'd always been two of my all-time favorites, I'll never forget the moment. During our meeting, Edie excused herself to go in and take a brief shower, so we sat there talking while Steve tinkered at the piano. As soon as I heard the shower water running stop, I asked Steve if he knew how to play a certain song that I was well aware that Edie had written. It's been so many years ago that I've forgotten the title of the song, but when I mentioned it to Steve, he immediately began to play it, and shortly thereafter, I started to sing it. Suddenly, the bathroom door slowly opened, and out stepped Edie with her hair all wet wrapped in a towel and tears streaming down her face. I'll never forget her words. "I never heard anybody sing my song before," she said. It's a moment that will forever be ingrained in my mind and a story I tell often. So with that being said, allow me to honor the passing of Steve Lawrence with two songs. First, with one of his most famous all-time hits, "Go Away, Little Girl."
Go away, little girl. Go away, little girl. I'm not supposed to be alone with you. I know that your lips are sweet, but our lips must never meet. I belong to someone else, and I must be true. Oh, go away, little girl. Go away, little girl. It's hurting me more each minute that you delay. When you are near me like this, you're much too hard to resist. So go away, little girl, before I beg you to stay. Go away, please don't stay. It'll never work out when you are near me like this. You're much too hard to resist. So go away, little girl. Call it a day, little girl. Oh, please go away, little girl, before I beg you to stay. Go away.
Who could ever forget that Steve Lawrence chartbuster, right? This next song was brought to my attention by Facebook friend Karen Garabedian, and the minute she sent me the video of Steve Lawrence singing it on The Ed Sullivan Show, I not only remembered the song, but the moment. Because I was such a fan, I strongly remember seeing him singing it on that show. I didn't waste any time finding the musical background to record it specifically for this moment. It's called A Room Without Windows, and I hope you enjoy my newly recorded version. without windows, a room without doors, a room where no guy but I can spy the charms that are yours. Like being marooned on an island far from civilized shores. You and me in a room without windows, a room without doors. No bells will be ringing, no telephone calls. In our little well-secluded cell of ceiling and walls, while dozens of males sit and chew their nails and hate me because I am yours in a room without windows, a room without doors. If they said, friend, how would you like to spend the long hereafter? I tell them what we're after is a one-way ticket to a room without keyholes, a room with no view. We'd like to reside there, hide there for an era or two, completely wrapped up in each other while the whole world ignores. You and me in a room without windows, a room without doors. If they said, friend, how would you like to spend the long hereafter? I tell them what we're after is a one-way ticket to a room without keyholes, a room with no view. We'd like to reside there, hide there for an era or two, completely wrapped up in each other while the whole world ignores. You and me in a room without windows, a room without windows, a room without windows, a room without doors. Thank you, Steve Lawrence, for the multitude of musical gifts you've left behind as a constant reminder of your paramount talent, and may you forever continue to rest in peace along with your extremely talented wife, the lovely Miss Edie Gourmet. Much love always to both of you as you rest in heavenly peace. Now, let's begin tonight's listener request theme, which will be titled, Tonight Belongs to You. And my first request is a very sad one because my dear friend Cheryl Healy just lost her daughter Michelle, who died last week at the age of 50 from liver failure. I'm happy to say I was fortunate enough to have the pleasure of meeting Michelle, along with Gary, the man she was dating at the time. Needless to say, no parent ever wants to witness the loss of their child. My mother had to do it when my sister passed, and she never quite got over it. Then, to top it off, last Friday, I received a phone call from one of Cheryl's best friends informing me that Cheryl herself had been rushed to the hospital, and up until last Tuesday, I haven't heard a word from Cheryl. So I was happy to receive a voice message from her explaining that she'd had a slight heart attack, among other complications, but other than that, she sounded okay. So as of this moment, I'm keeping this fine woman in my most positive thoughts, and I ask that you all do the same. Meanwhile, a few days after the unfortunate death of her daughter, I asked Cheryl if she'd like to suggest a song to play to commemorate her passing, and she chose this one. It was recorded by Celine Dion, and here's my version. In memory of Cheryl's daughter, Michelle Tatum, it's called Call the Man. So this one's for both of you, Cheryl and Michelle. close the door, shut the world away. All the fight's gone from this wounded heart. Across the floor, dreams and shadows play like wind-blown refugees. Call the man who deals in love beyond repair. He can heal the world of hearts in need of care. Shine a light ahead when the next step is unclear. Call the man, he's needed here. I close my eyes and then I remember when your sweet love filled this empty room. The tears I cry won't bring it back again, unless the lonely star should fall. Call the man who deals in love beyond repair. He can heal the world of hearts in need of care. Shine a light ahead when the next step is unclear. Call the man, he's needed here. Needed in the chaos and confusion, from the plains to City Hall. Needed where the proud who walk the wire are set to fall. Upon a time, maybe he can mend this broken heart of mine. Shine a light ahead. Now the future isn't clear, it isn't clear. Call the man, he's needed here. Call the man, he's needed here. Please get well soon, Cheryl, because I'm already missing the many laughs we've had voice messaging each other back and forth on Facebook Messenger. I'll most definitely be pulling for your speedy recovery. And as for you, my sweet Michelle Tatum, may you forever lovingly rest in peace. Returning now to our theme, Tonight Belongs to You, the next one was submitted by Facebook friend Marcia Sarfati, and Marcia has chosen to hear that great Billy Joel classic, Just the Way You Are. So here it is, Marcia, and this one's for you.
Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times, I'll take you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever, and this I promise from the heart. I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are.
Thank you for your request, Marcia Sarfati. It's been a long time since I played that song, so I'm sure for many who liked it, it was good for them to hear it again. This next request is a song I recently recorded and sent around to a few of my Facebook friends to hear. In doing so, it turns out that one of them liked it enough to request it being played on tonight's show. So thanks to Monica Surfield, this newly recorded song is making its internet radio debut. It's called Clown, and this one's for you, Monica. I guess it's funnier from where you're standing, 'cause from over here I miss the joke. Clear the way for my crash landing. I've done it again. Another number for your notes. I'd be smiling if I wasn't so desperate. I'd be patient if I had the time. I could stop and answer all of your questions soon as I find how I can move from the back of the line. I'll be your clown behind the glass. Go on and laugh, 'cause it's funny. I would too if I saw me. I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. My life's a circus, circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. I'd be less angry if it was my decision, and the money was just rolling in. If I had more than my ambition, I'll have time for please, I'll have time for thank you as soon as I win. I'll be your clown behind the glass. Go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny. I would too if I saw me. I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. My life's a circus, circus, round in circles, selling out tonight. From a distance my choice is simple. From a distance I can entertain. So you can see me, I put makeup on my face, but there's no way you can feel it from so far away. I'll be your clown behind the glass. Go ahead and laugh, 'cause it's funny. I would too if I saw me. I'll be your clown on your favorite channel. My life's a circus, circus, round in circles. I'm selling out tonight. Appreciate your fine submission, Monica Surfield, and I'm happy to know you found my newly recorded version of the song Clown enjoyable enough to request. Tonight Belongs to You is tonight's theme, and let's move on to one submitted by another Facebook friend named Donna Orozco. Donna has requested an original composition of mine that she told me she keeps going back to listen to often. So thank you for that, sweet lady. The song in question is called Sunlight in the Dark, and this one's for you, Donna. There she goes again, doing her dance in my heart. There she goes again, making the music start. She brings out the best of me and spoils the rest of me. And I can't believe the way I feel when her body's next to mine. The way she loves to tease, it brings me to my knees, making me want to please her. I'm left in a daze from all her sexy ways. And when I'm feeling down, as long as she's around, it's like sunlight in the dark. There she goes again, turning me on with that smile. repose again, leaving me breathless for a while. From the day that I first found her, I had to wrap my world around her. The way she loves to tease, it brings me to my knees, wanting to please her. I'm left in a daze from all her sexy ways. And when I'm feeling down, as long as she's around, it's like sunlight in the dark. And her warm desire always lights my fire. There's not a single girl who holds a candle to her, and I'm the only man she lets manhandle her. But I do it with kid gloves, and she loves, yes she loves the way I do it. Yes, she loves the way I do it. I'm left in a daze from all her sexy ways. When I'm stressed out and she begins caressing me, it's like sunlight in the dark. Sunlight in the dark. Sunlight in the dark, yeah. Sunlight in the dark. Sunlight in the dark, yeah. Sunlight in the dark. Thanks so much, Donna Orozco, for choosing one of my original compositions as your request song. I hope you enjoyed it, along with all my other listeners. For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Tonight's theme, Tonight Belongs to You. However, before moving on, you all know what time it is. It's time for America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. How's it going, Squirt?
I had a very bad morning. I went to open a drawer and the knob fell off. Then I picked up my briefcase and the handle fell off. I was afraid to go to the litter box.
Oh, come on.
But I'm feeling a little better now because I just got back from a pleasure trip.
Pleasure trip?
Yeah, I took my mother-in-law to the airport.
Tom, stop it. Anything new with Sheldon? How's he doing?
Okay, I guess. The other day my silly son came home all beat up, and when I asked him what happened, he said he was hitchhiking and he used the wrong finger.
Oh, yeah? Well, that'll do it. But I gotta ask, why do you always badmouth your family? Take Angelina, for example. I've known her for years, and you exaggerate because she's really not that bad.
Are you kidding? Ever since her foster child saw her picture, he now sends her $10 a month.
The only Angelina I know happens to be very sweet.
Boy, has she got you fooled. She isn't very compassionate, you know. The other day, when this homeless person came up to her on the street and told her he hadn't eaten in 2 days, she looked him straight in the face and said, "Force yourself." And she's so stupid. When she went to the vet and he told her to get undressed, she said to him, "Shouldn't you take me out a few times first?"
Tom, stop it. Just stop.
I'll tell you, with that woman, you never know what you're gonna get. A few nights ago, I asked her if she gets tired waking up every morning having to put makeup on her 2 faces.
Oh, my. How long were you in the hospital, Tom?
2 days.
I gotta ask you, what's the one thing you'd like to see your wife stop doing, Tom?
Breathing. And I got so tired of her asking me why I don't take her out on a date like I did before we got married. So the next night, I took her to dinner and a movie, then I dropped her off at her parents'.
You don't really expect me to believe that, do you?
Why not? Oh, and last week was her birthday, so I got this big cake for her with all these candles. After she blew out the candles, I said, I hope your wish comes true. She said, if it does, this is the last time you'll be watching me blow out my candles.
She did not.
Did too? Oh, and not to change the subject, but did I tell you I'm planning to run for president in 2024?
President? You? In what party?
The Feline Party.
Why on earth would you want to run for president, Tom?
Because my plan is to rule the world.
Well, with regard to that, I think you've already got some stiff competition. Anyway, I think it's time to say goodnight, my friend.
Okay, but one...
I know. Quick question. What is it?
Did you ever try out for American Idol?
Oh, come on, Tom. You know perfectly well professionals aren't allowed to try out for American Idol.
That's why I asked. Have you ever tried out for American Idol?
Tom, at this moment, I swear, if I had a gun...
I know. You'd shoot yourself, right?
Okay, you little squirt. Since you always talk about how bad you think my singing is, let's hear you sing. Come on, let's hear it.
Oh no, I'm not playing that game.
Yeah, sure. You're just afraid that I might come off sounding better than you, right?
No, I'm never afraid of that.
Just say goodnight before I lose my temper.
All right. Good night, everybody. See you in 2 weeks, but for now, my catnip awaits.
And there you have it, my friends, America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Returning now to tonight's theme, Tonight Belongs to You. This next submission is from a very dear friend of mine who is also a very fine singer. His name is Greg Morrow, and he happens to love a song I wrote that was in my original Concrete and Clay album. Since it was recorded way back in 1965, I decided to update it a little by re-recording it. So here's my newly recorded version of the song I wrote requested by Greg Morrow. I Just Need Your Love. When the cares of the day just won't go away and I'm feeling blue, I just need your love to carry me through. When the dreams I had planned start tumbling and there's nothing to do, I just need your love to carry me through. Oh, I love you so much, oh yeah. And I know that I could never let you go, never, oh no, because the way I'm feeling today, if you'd ever stray, don't know what I'd do, 'cause I just need your love to carry me through. Oh, I love you so much, oh yeah. And I know that I could never let you go, never, oh no, because the way I'm feeling today, if you'd ever stray, don't know what I'd do, 'cause I just need your love, I just need your love, I just need your love to carry me through. Thank you, Greg Morrow, for requesting that one, and here's a little story that goes along with that song, folks. For some time now, I've been well aware that Greg really liked that song, and when he phoned me to request it, he happened to ask me who had the original recording of I Just Need Your Love. Well, when I told him it was me because I wrote it to be one of the songs in my Concrete and Clay album, there was this brief silence for a moment before he said, No, you didn't. You wrote that? How come I didn't know that? He seemed very surprised that after all these years of telling me he liked it, to be just discovering that I'd written it. And it also shocked the heck out of me because I just assumed he knew all these years. But as they say, I guess you learn something new every day. Anyway, thanks again for requesting it, Greg, and I hope you had a wonderful Easter. Moving on to my next request, which comes from someone you are all familiar with from the chat room, it's our dear friend Teresa McCarthy. In the past, she's often requested my rendition of the famous song recorded by Bread entitled If. But tonight, Teresa has suggested I play my version of that Bobby Rydell classic, Sway. So here it is, and this one's for you, Teresa.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When you dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Other dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway I grow weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, stay with me, sway with ease. When you dance you have a way with me, stay with me, sway with me. When marimba starts to play, hold me close and make me sway. Like the ocean hugs the shore, hold me close and sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, come on and sway with me.
Mucho thanks, Teresa, for your many requests throughout the years, and especially for the one tonight, Sway. Thanks again, and I hope this evening finds you well, sweet lady. My next request comes from two people, one of which you all know very well because it's none other than our host every Thursday night, Mr. Ron Baker. And the very same request came in from someone we all know from the chat room. I'm speaking about Mr. Henry D., another fine singer. I should say two fine singers because Ron is a singer as well. Both these gentlemen have selected the same song, namely a great old pop classic, Till. So here's my take on it, and this one's for you guys, Ron and Henry.
Just to have you adore. deserts the sky, till all the seas run dry. Till then I'll worship you. Till the tropic sun grows cold, till this young world grows old. My darling, I'll adore you. For you are my reason to live. All I have I would give, just to have you adore me. Till the rivers flow upstream, till lovers cease to dream. Till then I'm yours, be
That was Till, requested by both Ron Baker and Henry D. So thanks, you guys, and I hope you're both having an awesome evening. Let's follow up Till with a request from another dear Facebook friend named Karen Azrallah. It's a song I've known for some time is a favorite of hers because, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Karen requested this song on my last request show. Although the song starts out sounding like it's going to be I'm Always Chasing Rainbows, it quickly turns into that Judy Garland classic from The Wizard of Oz entitled Over the Rainbow. So I hope you like it, Karen, because this one's for you.
Some people look and find the sunshine. I always look and find the rain. Some people make a winning sometime. I never even make a game, believe me. I'm always chasing rainbows, hoping to find a little bluebird somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't
For those who enjoyed that one, Over the Rainbow, you can all thank Karen Azerlin. So thanks, Karen, for that special request, and please be sure to extend my best to Howard. Now let's move on to the final request for this evening, which comes from our dear friend Jean. Ever since I recorded this song, I've known she loves it because she keeps telling me how much she keeps playing it over and over and over again. So tonight, Jean, I suppose you're going to have to suffer through listening to it one more time. Originally recorded by Michael Bublé, here's my take on Jean's request for this evening. It's called Higher, and of course, this one's for you, Jean.
You know you have it. You take a moment, make it magic. Yeah, the way you move is so dramatic. I think I might make you a habit. Yeah, yeah. See all these faces, so many numbers on your wait list. You make me wanna make some changes. Drive me to drink, I'm drinking kisses. Yeah. Every step you take, everyone ever knew ya. Sing hallelujah. Whoa, because when you go low, I get higher. When you move that slow, it lights my fire. I might be falling for you, I don't know. I think it might be what you came here for. Whoa, when you go low and I get higher. When you move that slow, it lights my fire. I'm at attention, I ain't got no shame, no inhibitions, I'm just glad you came. Take a step into the light and flaunt it, leaving everybody broken hearted. God, it's the sun is so hot. The way you slide across the floor, I think you know that I'm only gonna beg for more. Every step you take, everyone ever knew ya. Sing hallelujah. Whoa, because when you go low and I get higher, when you move that slow, it lights my fire. I might be falling for you, I don't know. I think it might be what you came here for. Whoa, when you go low and I get higher. When you move that slow, it lights my fire. I'm at attention, I ain't got no shame, no inhibitions, I'm just glad you came. Stuck in this game you started, don't leave me broken hearted, 'cause I've got nothing left to lose. when you go low, I get higher when you move that slow. It lights my fire. I might be falling for you, I don't know. I think it might be what you came here for. Whoa, when you go low, I get higher when you move that slow. It lights my way you slide across the floor. I think you know that I'm only gonna beg for more.
That one came from Jean, and her request of higher brings us to the point in the show where we have to say our goodbyes until May 2nd, which is the first Thursday in the month of May. In closing, let me say thank you for all your requests this evening, and I promise we'll be doing another request show very soon. Meanwhile, until the 2nd of May, thank you all for joining me, and with nothing but love in my heart, from my little corner of the world to yours, here's wishing you a wonderful remainder of your evening with Ron Baker and Ron's Record Shop. Take it away, Ron, and good night with buckets of love, everyone.